Looking for new adventures?
We are heading to United Kingdom. Of course, we made the whole trip with our Tesla Model Y. Be curious about the nature, the people, the food, and of course, the charging infrastructure. We also tell you where we charge our Tesla in United Kingdom for free.
England has incredibly spectacular coasts, cliffs and nature that inspire us a lot. And of course, we will also visit London. We were extremely fascinated by the endless, rough and lonely nature of Scotland and the city of Edinburgh, which is a wonderfully lively contrast to it. Of course, we also report on our culinary experiences and the wonderful encounters with the nice people we get to know. We are the Swiss family travels the world. We travel through Europe, and this 100% electric with our Tesla Model Y. Our road trip takes us along the south coast of England to impressive steep cliffs, charming villages, beautiful bays to mysterious Dartmoor.
On the way to England we drove via Belgium and had local food in Namur and made a stop in the diamond city of Antwerp.
The ferry to England cost us around €80 each way, but we booked at very short notice. Arrived on the island, we have to drive on the left side of the road. This is of course a real change and a bit weird at the beginning. But we thought more about whether the Tesla understands that we now have to drive on the left. No problem for the Tesla, and it even converts the speed limit from miles per hour to kilometer per hour. Very convenient. We are also always very curious about the local charging providers, and so we head for the first local charging station.
Here in UK, charging at the local provider curb, it's very easy and it works very well. Well done!
The charging station is right on the beach, very convenient for a charging stop.
Now we are excited about England. We want to dive in and discover the country. Next destination is the city of Rye. After just a few steps, we discover typical English things. Very British. Our son especially likes the bear from the children's story Paddington Bear.
These old buildings are incredibly beautiful.
What a nice, relaxed evening atmosphere. You feel like you've been transported back to the Middle Ages. The streets are paved with cobblestones and all the buildings are old and absolutely charming. Time seems to have stood still here. The place is a popular visitor spot, but being there in the evening, we pretty much have the place to ourselves.
You have to visit this place, it's so beautiful.
Rye used to be one of the many smuggling towns on the south coast of England, so there was a lot of smuggling going on here. And now we are hungry.
We are in Sussex in a small Indian restaurant and we ordered 2 curries. I will tell you in a second how it tastes. Spicy, but very, very good.
The day starts perfectly and very mystical. Our video and photographer heart beats faster. We spent the day in the Beachy Head area. Incredibly fascinating, these lonely steep white cliffs. This is exactly how we imagined the south of England to be.
Beautiful area here. Really recommendable. Very beautiful.
We don't drive far and have our next wow moment at the so-called Seven Sisters Cliffs. Here everything is topped again. Endless beaches with endless cliffs. Our son feels great, he is in his element, building, digging and simply enjoying the moment. It is also exciting that almost all stones are here so-called flintstones. We've never seen so many beautiful ones in such a large number. Here too we meet nice people and had great conversations about travel. We take this region and the experiences into our hearts. After so many amazing experiences, we are hungry, and this time for something typically British.
Let's try fish and chips. Let's have a look how big the portion is. Woo! Very good.
We drive along the south coast to Brighton. Brighton has been a popular spa and holiday resort since the 19th century, with sea baths and pleasure pier. In the past, unmarried couples used to spend a so-called dirty weekend here. Brighton is still a lively holiday and party location today. It's too hectic for us here and we continue on the coastal road to the Tesla supercharger in
Portsmouth.
In the city of Portsmouth we make a stop at the old port. Incredibly beautiful, with the old sailing ship and the old harbour pubs.
We continue west. Our destination is the crescent-shaped Lulworth Cove. The day starts with drizzle and a cool wind, but we won't let that stop us. The weather changes completely in a short time, and suddenly we have bright sunshine. Unbelievable how the mood and the colors change completely. And only now we can see the incredible beauty of this bay.
So beautiful here.
This is exactly what we are looking for on our travels. We love discovering new things.
And we love adventures.
And the great thing is we have still a lot of adventures ahead of us, that's for sure.
Not everything on our journey is always planned, and so our path leads us to the small village of Abbotsbury. What a stroke of luck! We discover a playground that our son likes very much. In England you will find numerous centuries-old churches, castles and other buildings. Like here, they are then in the best location and will outlast the time. What stories these old walls could tell.
It's time for dinner. In the village we discover a nice pub with live music.
How much space you have in a Tesla Y. Incredible.
The place here is really breathtakingly beautiful. The colors, the cliffs and the wide view of the sea.
We have to charge our Tesla, and so we do a stop at the Tesla supercharger in
Exeter.
Great charging station with farm shop, restaurants and there is even a small Tesla showroom. We have exciting conversations with Tesla drivers at almost every supercharger. And here with a Tesla employee. He says that the Teslas are selling themselves. There is an incredibly strong demand for a Tesla Model 3 and Y.
Now we want to go to a very special place that we are really looking forward to mysterious and lonely Dartmoor. The streets are incredibly narrow and sometimes almost tunnel-like under trees. We are glad that we have almost none oncoming traffic in this lonely area. But now it's time for a British picnic.
Steak pies, let's try it. Very good. Very tasty. Try it. Very good.
The streets are so narrow that the Tesla distance indicator lights up constantly.
Very crazy roads. It's very special to drive here. It's yeah, I never experienced roads like this. Oh my god, I love it, and I hate it at the same time because you have to be very carefully, but I love it too.
But we are now relieved when the roads further west finally open up and no walls or hedges narrow the road so much. Finally a wide view again, and what a beautiful landscape. The colors are incredible and this nature is just beautiful. You have to see and feel it.
We're in the Dartmoor. It's windy, a little bit rainy, but so beautiful, so magical beautiful.
We walk through the lonely, rough landscape. The area has a very special charm for us. It's windy and cold and yet incredibly captivating. There are free-range cattle, horses and sheep everywhere. Nothing reminds of the modern world. It could have looked the same here hundreds of years ago.
We decide to stay here and cook simple pasta for dinner.
Very good.
We always find it great that we are so flexible with our Tesla and can simply stay where we like, and the sheep keeps us company.
So we have eaten very well, and now we are doing a little walk before we go to sleep. And yeah, it was a nice day. Experienced a lot, and I mean, Look where we are. Completely alone in the nature. What is your opinion about this area?
It's beautiful. It's lonely. Yeah, it's simply beautiful. Spending a night on Dartmoor was one of our many experiences on our UK trip. In the next episode we travel further through southern England to Cornwall and later to Scotland. Let us know if you've been to the south of England and what you think about it. Make sure you subscribe to our channel so you don't miss any of our episodes.